All right, so you're all done with the shut the box, and it is time to dimension it. So the first thing you want to do is want to go to create a drawing. An ANSI B type drawing is what we need. And this is the first one. Obviously, we're going to go to the assembly. Going to bring the assembly in. And yeah, 1 to 3 looks like a good scale. I'm going to bring all 3 views in. 1, 2, 3. So, and then I'm going to bring in the isometric. I'm going to hit escape to get out of that tool. I'm going to show the shaded view. I might move all of these over, like I might move this one over a little so I can create some more room here. In terms of this, I don't need to do anything too significant. I could create a parts list, like a bill of materials, but I'm not too interested in doing that. I do want to make a note. I don't want a datum, I want a note. I do want to make a note that this piece here is the following piece is, so let's see, if the back edge of this from there, I'm going to say, is about 2 inches. And I can do some math. So we got 0.75, and then we got an inch, and then another inch, maybe. It's not quite 2 inches from here. I can probably go into the assembly and possibly measure. Actually, I can measure right in the drawing. So let's see. Let's go to the drawing. I'm going to delete this because I don't want any dimension in the drawing. It is 2 1/4. Okay. So on that note, you're going to just write in all caps, the following piece is 2.25 inches from the edge of the back side, period. Okay, that's the only note. Oof. I do not want that little mark there, though. There we go. Okay, and that looks good. That's all I've got to put in there that's fancy. And in terms of this sheet, on the title block, I'm going to call it Shut the Box. And I think everything else on here I'm going to leave. And the title of this specific drawing is Shut the Box Assembly. Or we'll just call it Assembly. Okay. And then after this, we're just going to start adding sheets for each piece. So I want a new sheet. And as we're going, I'm just going to go to this sheet right here, and I'll dimension the piece as we go. So like this one would be the bottom, and then it's pretty straightforward. I'm just going to go to my part studio, insert part studio. I'm going to bring in the bottom. 1, 2, 3, and we'll bring in the piece in the top, and we will highlight it, to show shaded view. Ooh, please show shaded. There we go. So I got the shaded view. And then dimensions would go accordingly. There are some new dimensioning skills I do want to add for this with you guys. I'm going to zoom in here. And then the depth. All right. And that 0.25 is just, it's got to go up here. All right. So that is that. New sheet. I'm going to put 2 drawings on this sheet. I'm going to put the dowel on this sheet. I think I got to put it this way. I'm going to put the dowel right here. And the side view of the dowel. I'm going to kind of do the 3D view of the dowel up there. And the dowel doesn't really have a lot going on with it. So it's just 2 dimensions. But I'm also going to put on this sheet, because the dowel is so small, I'm going to put the flipper on here as well. And you know, I'm going to put this like, it's got as 1 to 3. I think I might make it even a little bigger for this sheet. I might do like 1 to 4. Or maybe I should probably do like a 2 to 1 for this piece. It's giving me a 1 to 4. I'll go change that in a minute, because we really do want the thing the whole size. Do a 1 to 1 scale. Okay. We want the scale to be 1 to 1. It'd be better. There we go. And the scale on this one, see if we can do 1 to 1. It's quite large when you go 1 to 1. But we can make it happen. Okay. And we'll just move things accordingly. Scale 1 to 1. All right. And I'm going to show shaded view. I'm going to show hidden lines in this one. So this is one of the things I wanted to show you, show hidden lines, because we do have to do that. And we're going to shade this in. Okay. And this, it already put the center mark on for these, so I don't have to worry about that. That's great. And I'll just throw some dimensions on here. This one's got 1, 2. This one we can do the height. And here. And let's do the depth right here. And then I've got to do some placing dimensions. I do have to do this, so I'm going to bring this up here. And can't really avoid going underneath. I could go up here. I could go down here. I got to do this on the inside regardless. I think I'm going to bring this out to the side. And then move this up a little. And we're going to bring this dimension just over here level. Okay. That's great. So I got those dimensions all in there. And I would call this, I'm just going to call this flipper / dowel. So that's this sheet. I'm going to make another sheet. And this sheet right here is going to be the side pieces. The front and back will do. I think I can go bigger scale. I'm going to try what's 1 to 1 look like. I can do it. Maybe. Might have bit off more than I can chew when it comes to the 3D version. I did. So we're going to switch to 1 to 2. Just 1 to 2. And they should all update because they're referenced off of that one, and they did. I'm going to try to center it as nicely as I can. And I hit properties, show shaded view. And then just a couple of dimensions. I forgot to mention on the last sheet, so I'm going to go get that. But we want our height, our depth, and our length. So I got those 3. I am going to name this. I'm going to move this a little closer and name this front / back. Okay. I do want to delete that box. I don't know why it's there. No, not that. Yes, that. There we go. On the previous sheet, so on the dowel and the flipper sheet, I got all of these in here. Those are all good. What I wanted to nab, that's not good. That should be from the top corner, not the bottom, because it'll give the little gap here if it's from the top corner. I wanted to put in edge-to-edge center lines on the hidden lines. So you get edge-to-edge center line, and you can click on both of these, and it will make a center line right through the hole. So that is a bisecting center line. I forgot to do that. Oh, and this little devil here apparently did not keep. So flipper / dowel. Perfect. Alrighty. I got flipper dowel. I got this. This one's still good. Check that it kept good front back. Now I'm going to do the side piece. The side piece is one of the only ones that I'm probably going to orient differently. That is base view. I'm probably going to turn it because of the way we drew it to make our lives easier. I'm going to turn it to the right side. And I'm going to make it slightly bigger at 1:2 scale. I'm going to drop it in here. And up and over and isometric. And I'm going to hit escape. We're going to shade the isometric view. Show shaded view. Okay. I'm going to put the hidden lines on these. Show hidden lines. Show hidden lines. Those hidden lines will do quick right at the beginning. Get that bisecting center line. Oof, not in the right spot there. Get a bisecting center line, 1, 2. And then we just need to add a couple dimensions quick. So I'm going to get the length, the height. I'm going to get the height on the hole here. I'm actually going to flip that up. I'm going to get the placement on the hole here. And then I am going to get the diameter of the hole. I'm just going to put it right here. That looks good. Okay, and actually these aren't too bad. I do try to flip this up on the inside if I can. If it's going to be difficult, I'm not going to make an issue of it. And it looks like the software is going to be difficult, so I'm just going to leave it there. And then I need the depth. So finally we're going to get the depth. And the depth looks good. All dimensions that are required are in there. And we'll just name this the side. And we're on to our final piece. And then I can export it. So the final piece is the separator. Let's go find it. Gotta do a 1:2 scale on this. 1:2, plop, 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 and it's a very simple piece, so only 3 dimensions. Cover everything. I got my length, my height, and my depth. I've got to name it. Separator. Okay, that's all my pieces, all listed in my sheet. I can then right click on my sheet and export it. I'm going to export this as shut the box. I'm going to download it. And then this will actually be the one I'm going to post on Google Classroom for you to use. So if there are any mistakes, you'll be able to call me out on it. And I'll have to go in and fix them. But I believe it's downloaded somewhere. There it is. So let's see. Did we come out all right? Here we go. Okay, we got our drawing. Shut the box. It's the assembly. That one's good. This one, I'm just going through quick, checking I got all the required dimensions. That one's good. That one's good. 1, 2, 3. Placed it. Yep. 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 And that's it. It's not a lot of pieces until it gets assembled. So that's all that is required of you. Once you get that, you can upload it onto Google Classroom, and good luck.